Welcome to the second part of my fishing boat build. So on this one, I will be building the deck and doing the sea deck and everything, pretty much finishing up the boat. So to start with, I've got the frame of my deck built. It's just three 3x3s with two end pieces for it to bolt down to the boat. And then I got some spacers up there in the front just to give it some extra support. On top of the framing, I'm using a piece of 11/16 plywood. It's not treated or anything, but it is the outdoor grade stuff. And it's one single piece that I was able to use, so I managed to keep it pretty inexpensive by only having to buy one piece. So I cut the initial section out of the full width of plywood, and then for the remaining foot of the deck, I ended up using the remaining scrap pieces. And to cut the deck, I pretty much just set the board up on the boat, and then I would just draw with a pencil where I thought I needed to cut. And I just did that over the course of 3 hours till I got it to fit perfectly, which you can see right here. After getting the deck all assembled and everything, I ended up buying a hatch online, just a plastic one. I cut a hole in the deck and got that mounted, and then I painted the deck with several coats of Rust-Oleum paint just to make it waterproof and make it all one color. Alright, so this is what the deck looks like fully mounted up. The last piece I need to add is this rear trim piece across the back section, and then I just need to touch up paint where I screwed some more holes. Other than that, deck's fully mounted. Once I get that next step done, then I can put the sea deck on, and then it'll be done. All right, so I've got the rear trim piece on now. I've got the deck all wiped down, cleaned off. Now I've got the sea deck. I'm gonna start laying this down, just kind of lay it all the way out, get it stuck down, and then I will cut around the edge, cut around here, lay the next piece, and that should be done. And then if I feel the need, I may throw some staples in this very edge piece, in that very edge piece, just to try to make sure that the deck doesn't lift up at all. But get that done real quick. All right, so I got the sea deck done. Basically just rolled it out and then cut around the edges so it just fits up nice. And then I matched the two pieces perfectly for the seam so you can't even tell it's there. We got this nice trim piece to cap it off. So it turned out flawless. Very happy with the way it came out. Got it trimmed around the hatch perfectly so it doesn't rub or anything. And I did this bench seat as well, and it came out pretty amazing. The stuff's pretty easy to lay. You just gotta take your time and it'll come out the way that you want. Got 3 rod holders back here. The last thing I might eventually add is rod holders on the side for trolling and potentially a fish finder on this corner of the deck. But the boat's done otherwise, and I don't know that I need those other rod holders or anything, so I'm very pleased with the way it turned out. It really came out perfect. And the boat is still super light, so very much a micro skiff. Super easy to haul, super easy to load and unload by yourself. Great to fish out of. It'll still get up to plane with 2 people with this Johnson. I already took it out once. And I'll show you it on the water as well. But overall, very happy with the way the decking turned out. All right, guys. So I'm on the water. I've been rocking the boat all weekend. It's been doing amazing. Just wanted to show you guys on the water and a little run with it. It has been performing great, handles rough water pretty great for being a 12-foot boat. And with how light I made everything, this 10 horsepower motor still gets it up over 20 miles an hour. So it's doing pretty great. All right, and as you can see, the boat's performing amazing. I'm super happy with the way it turned out. That's a wrap for the build. I mean, it's done. It does everything I need. I don't think I need to add anything else. But if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I appreciate you watching. I'll throw some pictures at the end of the boat on the trailer all finished up.